Hey, what is up internet? Welcome back to the channel. So Samsung recently unveiled its Unpacked event for February 12, 2020, where it's expected to launch the next generation Samsung Galaxy S device. But it also launched a couple of new devices just ahead of the CES 2020, which is very unexpected from Samsung. But why did Samsung do this? Well, let's try to decode this in this video. But before we move on, make sure you hit that subscribe button to subscribe to TQnet and especially hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload such videos in future. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite and Note 10 Lite are kind of a strange balance between Samsung's big two flagship phones, which is the S lineup and Note lineup. But as I read more about these phones, I got really confused. First of all, let's go through the specifications and see what these two phones are all about. So both the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite and Note 10 Lite come with a polycarbonate design now and not a glass design, unlike the Samsung Galaxy S10 and Note 10. Both of them also come with a 6.7-inch Full HD Super AMOLED Infinity O display, which is nothing but Samsung's way of saying that it's a punch hole design display. Both of them also come with a 6 to 8 GB RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, which is expandable via micro SD card. They also come with a 4500 mAh battery and the same 32 megapixels front camera. And honestly, that's about it when it comes to similar specifications. Now, as we move on and see how these phones are different from each other, it gets really weird. Let me talk about it. Let's first talk about the cameras. So the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite comes with a 48 megapixel primary camera at f2.0 along with a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera and a 5 megapixels macro lens. While the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes with a 12 megapixel primary camera with f1.7 and a 12 megapixel the same ultra wide camera as on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens. Now pause this video and let me know in the comment section below if you really want a macro lens on your smartphone. If you really want to buy a phone for videography or photography, I think the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite looks to be an ideal consideration between these two. But let's move on. So the other differentiating factor between these two phones is that the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite comes with a Snapdragon 855, which is a 7nm processor, while the Galaxy Note 10 Lite comes with a Exynos 9810, which is a 10nm processor, which was also first found on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Now, I don't know why Samsung did this. Also, Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite will come with Samsung's new Super Steady OIS, while the Galaxy Note 10 Lite will not. But as we move on and we read more about these phones, it gets really weird. Because the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite does not come with a headphone jack while the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite does. Now I say this is confusing because the original S10 did come with a headphone jack while the S10 Lite does not, and the original Note 10 didn't come with the headphone jack but the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite does. Along with the S Pen, which is of course its differentiating factor, or you can say a flagship feature from the Note lineup. I really don't understand why Samsung launched these two phones. I can somehow understand why the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite exists, because Samsung would have wanted to bring that Note experience with the S Pen feature to a broader audience, and making the Note lineup phone a little less expensive or more affordable will give that experience to more people. But I don't know. So in fact, I actually prefer Google's way of providing a mid-range flagship phone where it provided a flagship grade camera along with a mediocre specifications. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? How will the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite and Galaxy Note 10 Lite will pan out in India? As it turns out, I think the Samsung Galaxy 10 Lite is surely coming to India because it's already listed on Flipkart, but I expect that Samsung will price it somewhere around 45,000, which I think is a little expensive. If they can bring the price to rupees 40,000, I think it will be a much sweeter spot, because then they will be competing directly against the OnePlus 70, which is right now, in my opinion, is leading the upper mid-range segment. So yes guys, this was a quick video where I wanted to share my views on these two phones, and even more I wanted to know what do you guys think about the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Lite and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite, and if you would go ahead in the market and buy one of these phones. Yes guys, that's been it from my side. Sorry if my voice was not appropriate, because I've been unwell from the last couple of days, but either way, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until then, keep asking, and I'll see you in the next one.